Yo guys, what's going on? It's Aces here today with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best settings to use in Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, this is subject to change once the beta comes out along with the entire game, but most of these settings are going to stay relatively the same. I'm going to try and make it quick, short, and to the point, but some settings we will have to talk about and why they're important, especially for any new players coming into the game. So going into your settings tab, just hit start on the controller. Right now my settings screen is actually a little bit buggy. It keeps going up and down, and I don't know if that's a stick drag issue or if that's just a settings issue. But make sure you're clicking your left stick on PlayStation if you're playing the alpha to show your advanced settings. This will help you out, give you a lot more settings to choose from. Let's talk about our sense. Me, I'm a 12-12 player. I've always played 12-12 in every single game. Recently, I have switched my sensitivity to 10 on Call of Duty Ghost, Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and not Modern Warfare yet, but that might happen. And this game. 10-10 is feeling really nice. 12-12 was feeling way too fast. And I've been hearing that 5-5 and 6-6 feel a little slow. So maybe play with your sense this year. Don't stick to what you're comfortable with. Change can also be a good thing. Moving down. ADS stick sensitivity is completely up to you if you really want to kind of change some of this stuff. I believe that's for the sights that are like 4 times and over, so sniper scopes and then the 4 times. Stick layout, it's completely up to you if you want to play tactical or I forget what the other one was, like bumper jumper or whatever it's called. Or I think that's a Halo one. The one where you can like slide with your stick or something. You can do all that stuff in here. Me, I play on default because I have a Acez-Gaming controller. Controller vibration, this is a huge one, guys. Make sure you're turning this off. You'll get so many kills having this setting off compared to on. When it's on, what actually happens is your controller is shaking your hand and your thumb is attached to your hand. Your thumb is what you use to aim. And when your controller vibration is off, you can actually really control the recoil of a weapon with your right stick a lot more than you might think. And having the vibration on actually is vibrating your thumb, making it harder for you to control that recoil physically rather than just using attachments in game. So turning this off will get you a lot more kills. It's a huge, huge benefit to you. Whether you like the realism factor of you feel like you're kind of shooting a gun in a way, it's just not worth it. Having vibration off is the way to go 100%. You will not regret it. Give it 2 days or so to wear on you and kind of break it in, and it will be a setting that makes you a significantly better player. Controller sounds, turn these off unless you like them for whatever reason. If you don't have an Acez-Gaming headset, Turtle Beach headset, stereo headset, or if you're a content creator or something, make sure these are off. If you are playing out of a TV and you only have the TV speakers, you're not a content creator, you don't have a good headset, then of course you can keep the controller sounds on. It might make it more fun for you if you're just a casual player, but 90% of you, 95% of you are going to have this setting off. Left stick inputs, these are your dead zones. Now, they made them a little bit more specific this year. Usually, the dead zone setting as of last year was just a dead zone setting. It applied to both sticks. Now, you have a max input and a minimum input. These settings right now are a bit bugged. If you try to go from 10 to 11 to 12 to 13, you actually can't. It just goes from 10 to 14. So, I'm not sure if that's bugged or if that's meant to intend that way. Meant to intend that way, we'll stick with it. I don't think that's the correct grammar, but it's fine. So I'm just sticking with 10. I tried to turn it to 12. That's what I had it on Modern Warfare, but I'm just sticking with 10. It felt really nice in game, so that's all I need. Slowdown and strafe aiming, I have this enabled. I'm not sure if this is really a great setting yet. Well, I'll just have to play with it, honestly. But Airborne Mantle behavior. This is something that, in my opinion, for both of these, you should keep the way, or not the way it is, but I think this one is automatic. This is why you're airborne, why you're jumping through the sky. In my opinion, I don't think you should have this on. I turn it to manual personally, but you can keep it on automatic if you want. Like I said, it's when you're airborne, so you'll automatically grab onto something if you're falling. Me, if I don't intend to grab onto something, I don't want to grab onto it. If I'm jumping off something and I want to shoot somebody in the air while I'm jumping down on them, that's the way I want it. If I'm going to take fall damage or die from fall damage, I want it to feel like that is my intention. I don't want to be saved by a setting, in my personal opinion, because I feel like this will screw you more than it will help you because it is such a kind of specific setting. So I have it on manual, but you can turn on whatever you want. And then grounded mantle behavior, I have on press. Obviously, this is not automatic, and the second press setting just seems odd, so I don't have it on. Auto move forward and auto sprint. These are basically your auto sprints from last year without the auto tack sprint, because tack sprint no longer being in the game. So if you are a very aggressive player on your controller, consider this setting. It will save your stick life. I mean, you will pretty much have one less controller you have to buy this year using this setting if you're super aggressive on the sticks. Sprint cancels reload. This will be up to you and how you want to play. I've already noticed it screwing me once. Not in the way of having it disabled, but not having it on. There's one time I tried to sprint when I wanted to cancel a reload, and I did not get the kill, so I died because of it. But who knows how many times I was sprinting and reloading, and it actually would have screwed me out of more kills. So, you know, I would recommend it disabled, and just why, but it's completely up to you. Some people really love this setting, and in some games, it really is great. Sprint behavior is go-to. ADS behavior, hold, that's pretty much all the normal stuff. This is all normal. Now, interact and reload behavior. Last year, contextual was a big thing, especially for Warzone. And this is when, instead of when you have to open a door or pick up a weapon, you have to hold the button. And in this game, they actually gave you a prioritize reload, which is a huge setting, so you don't randomly pick up guns off the ground when not intended. This is an absolutely huge setting, so I have prioritize reload on. I would honestly recommend you guys turn this setting on, because holding to pick up a weapon or holding to open a door is one less second you have to make split-second decisions. So when I put it like that, hopefully it made sense to you that that extra second could get you another kill and save your life. So I prioritize reload on. An absolutely fabulous, fine-tuned setting they have this year. Way better than Modern Warfare, and I absolutely loved seeing it. Moving on to everything else, attack field control, you just do aim-based. Graphics, nothing crazy in here. My brightness is at 60 or 70. I can't remember which one. And motion blur is supposed to be disabled. I'm not sure why it re-enabled itself. Turn motion blur off. It will help you so much having this disabled. I'm not sure if this is on automatically, because that being enabled again is kind of scary. Let me just make sure here. It's now disabled, so I guess that first game I played, which you will be seeing before this video, had motion blur, which is kind of scary. But audio settings, I turned mine on high boost instead of the Treyarch mix. In high boost settings, you should be able to hear footsteps a lot better. In Black Ops 3 and 4, this is the setting that I used, and it actually just absolutely lights up those footsteps in your headset. I mean, it is a lot easier hearing those. So high boost on your sound settings, and then interface, I don't think there's anything crazy in here. And then keyboard and mouse, obviously if you're using keyboard and mouse, and account and network is all your own personal information. Guys, that is the settings. Hopefully this does help you out. Honestly, I would highly recommend using most, if not all, of the settings that I talked about here today. I tried to touch on the most important ones to help your gameplay and help you become a better player, so hopefully you take them into consideration. If you don't like some of them, don't use all of them, but ones like controller vibration, having that off, is just going to naturally make you a better player. It's a guaranteed result from me personally, who's been playing Call of Duty since Black Ops 1. I can guarantee it. It will help you out. So guys, that is my final settings video. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Channel sponsors and equipment in the description below. That's all I got, guys. Thank you so much for watching today, and I'm out.